Today, we are in St. Ignace, and we have plans to go hiking along the northern edge of Lake Huron. We're starting right here in Straits State Park, and we've got trails planned all the way out to the famous Narnia trail. And if everything works out just perfectly, there should be the Dorthy and Pathfiner parked, waiting to go into Port Dolomite, and that should be a treat. Let's go. I always say that I will photograph and view this angle of the Mackinac Bridge in every single season. And I haven't missed it since I have learned about this viewing platform right here. The cool thing about the Straits State Park is it serves as its own trail system, a scenic viewing area, and part of the North Country Trail. There is another scenic view right here that overlooks the bridge this way. And then of course the water's edge. The water's edge view is one that I really like, and that's just because I like being able to interact with the water while still being able to see the bridge. I think it's such a cool spot to be able to step out and really be right on Lake Huron. We've been getting recommendations to go eat at the Wild Blueberry like a lot of times. So we're gonna eat that, and then that is gonna serve for our fuel for the rest of the day. That's the kind of breakfast that you wanna share to show somebody else how good it is, but you don't wanna share because you wanna keep it all to yourself. I couldn't decide between the eggs Benedict with whitefish or the blueberry stuffed French toast. So I ordered both, and I am so full, but that's going to serve me well because we're going to head to our first trail now.
Is there, do you know the history of this trail?
On this little bit of the peninsula that we're hiking on right now, you go down the road, and this is part of the Birge, Mertaugh, Nye. And really what you have is a few families and a few family members who have then put this space into conservancy, and it's managed by the Little Traverse Conservancy. And what that does is it allows people like you and I to go out and enjoy the spaces, and it protects the space for nature, animals, the trees themselves, and it protects the natural water edge as it goes through. So these spaces here, they're from people who want to see it stay that way, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I remember this from when I was here in the winter, and I just want to show it off. So this is what it looks like in the winter, and then here is what it looks like now. One more time, this is the winter, and then this right here is now. And I just think that we're so lucky that just about every 90 days we get a completely different color palette in Michigan. This little space right here just has such a kind of like a whimsical trail that you go through here. Oh, that's really cool. So way back there, I'll zoom in on it. We can actually see the bridge from here.
This almost feels a little, I don't know if prehistoric is the right term to use, but it doesn't feel like a lot of the area that I've been to anyways. Like, look at this stone that is in between our feet. How many years did it take to have those holes in that stone?
I completely agree. And the reason why I think it feels that way is the evidence from when the glaciers retreated and piled all of the landscape right here and piled up all these limestone rocks. You really can still see the evidence of that while you're standing out there.
Yeah. And what I like is how many people, how many creatures that same stone or group of stones or landscape, like that's what I love about it. There's a stillness, and it goes on forever.
I like going on these trips with you because you have a way better eye for the small details compared to Andy and I.
Someone's got to be looking, I guess.
That tuft of moss right there, though, I think that that's still in the running for cutest moss so far. What's the day? Friday? Noon to 9. That's the biggest. I think you just go for it. This is the William B. Derby Nature Preserve, and similar to the last one that we were just at, it's part of the Little Traverse Conservancy, and it also has a trail that loops out around to the edge of the water. So I just think that it's got a cool reward for making this hike. Wow, that looks like a painting. Oh, we are in the golden hour, and the Dorothy Ann is sitting outside of the port. It's anchored right now. We are in a race against the perfect sunset to catch it sitting right out there. So we're trying to get to the end of the Narnia trail right now before the sun sets to see if we can get some epic photos of it. For anybody who's never been to this trail, it's actually called the Bush Bay Trail. That's what you'll find it as, but most people call it Narnia. And on most GPS and most maps now, it has both names. But if anybody's ever having problems finding it on a map, it's because Narnia is its nickname, because as you kind of crawl through, it opens up into a completely different world. To see a ship that's waiting to go into port, Michigan's maritime present, like what's happening currently, I think is so cool. And seeing it here where we actually can stand at like water level and look out at the ship is a very unique perspective. This is an absolute first for me. And I just couldn't be more pleased with the fact that we got here right at golden hour. This concept is so great. I like it because I like being able to try a lot of different kinds. I like it. Oh, it's the Irish red.